Hi, my name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin. We got another Chevelle for you. It's a 1971 with the SS 454 package, factory air, and a 4-speed. That's a tough combination to come by. This one's been body off frame restored. If you go to volocars.com, that's where you can read all the specs, study over 100 pictures, get the price, not only on this one, but we have a few hundred collector cars for sale at volocars.com. If you just enjoy watching our videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and if you click on the bell icon, you'll be notified as the new ones are posted. But for right now, join me, let's go for a spin in this big block Chevelle. Yeah, the car's from down south, the North Carolina, Tennessee areas where it's been living. Underneath, the body was off the frame. They welded in new floor pans. They did a really nice job, so it's all solid metal. The front end's been gone through. It's an F41 suspension, so it has sway bars front and back, and it has rear box control arms. But the front end's been all rebuilt, new bushings, ball joints, springs, and it's all detailed, even with the factory or the assembly line markings. It's got a nice dual exhaust system. It looks correct. It even has the resonators in back and the cowbell tips coming out. It has a Muncie 4-speed transmission. Looking up at the motor, it's clean. The fuel pump, the starter, all that looks nice. The transmission and the linkage looks fresh. It has a 331 12-bolt rear end. It's got disc brakes in front. Emergency brake cable looks new. The brake lines look new. The fuel tank looks new. So very nice underneath the car. It's repainted its original color. When they do this good a job, paint jobs just make the car. This thing is slick. The body is absolutely straight. I looked up inside the trunk. Looks like they hung full quarter panels on at the factory seam, so it's all metal. Really straight. Across the roof, across down the sides, it's straight. There's no bubbles. I felt all along the bottom. There's no rust, blisters, or bubbles starting to appear. The gold metal flake is laid out really nice, and the clear coat is polished like glass. It's slick to the touch. You don't even feel these stripes. Don't even know they're there by touch. It has the raised SS hood. It's got the hood pins. Now, with that being said, I think the car is gorgeous. Standing here, it looks like $1 million paint job. But as it goes around in the lights, I did find a few flaws. There is some little pimples, like right in through here. Why that's there, I'm not sure. I said earlier there's no bubbles. I'm referring to like rust bubbles that you see on so many cars. So a little imperfection there that you'd have to look for. Its stripes, again, are slick as can be. New taillight lenses, new bumper, new SS emblem. The rear window is really clear. It's got a very nice trunk compartment, just complete and beautiful. All clean metal. You lift the mat, it's all solid. It's got the spattered paint, but the gold paint is really slick. The weather strip, the decals, the trunk mat, the tire cover, the insulation behind the seat, all that's been replaced. I lift the tire mat. The rim is a nice black painted rim. The jack almost looks brand new. I don't know if they detailed it up or if they did buy a new one. New door handles, new mirrors, new windshield. There's some dents in some of the stainless, little dimples. I mean, all the stainless on the car is really good. You don't need to replace it, but I did find some minor dimples. Gonna be some light scratches. You're gonna get that from the pins. But up front here, the bumper, the grille, the headlight bezels, the marker lights, all that looks new. The motor compartment, I'm gonna call it show quality. I think it's detailed up real nice. It looks like every component has been restored. And that's a 454 factory air, power steering, power brakes. Nice combination of features. 15x7 SS wheels are restored. The BF Goodrich tires still look new. Emblems are new. Glass fits real nicely. Bottom of the door is clean. It's all painted nice. New weather strip, new decals. Door panels are new, including the armrest, the handles, the window cranks. It's all been replaced. It does have the factory SS gauges, so the round instruments. There's a tachometer, the factory AM radio. The heater controls are nice. The cigarette lighter matches the rest of the knobs. So the dash is beautiful. Dash pad looks new. There's new 6x9 speakers, so I did some poking around. There is a stereo hooked up under the seat. Seats are reupholstered and the headrest. New carpet down on the floor with reproduction mats. It has the original seat belts front and back. It's got the correct Muncie curved shifter for a bench seat. It has the right, plate down on the floor and boot. All that looks factory, looks correct. The headliner's really nice, has an LED light. There is a little nick on the edge of the sun visor. Let me fire it up for you. Oh, we didn't really talk about the motor compartment. Everything, the power steering hoses, the regular hoses, the reproduction clamps. Looks like an aluminum radiator painted black. It has a new clutch fan, has a new shroud, stock manifolds. It is upgraded with a Holley Dominator dual feed carb with electric choke, HEI ignition. The air conditioning has new fittings. It looks like it's converted to the newer Freon. The alternator, the valve covers, new wiper motor, the squirters are hooked up. It has the hood insulation. Every component just looks neat and tidy. Batteries bolted down. So a really good motor compartment. Firewalls painted the color of the car. All right, now I'll start it for you. I drove this car home actually last week. It ran and drove and shifted real nicely. That's nice. Complain about there. It's running as nice as you could ask one to run. The mirror looks new. Door shuts nice. It's just smooth. There is a touch-up right here in this fender. There's a scratch that long that's been touched up. The hood sits a little high right here. It might be the hinge adjustment, but that's the only thing that's really out of alignment. It sits a little high. Oh yeah, that runs nice. Just a good, clean, honest car is the impression I get. It has the dash pad with the speaker at each corner instead of just one in the middle. I couldn't tell you if there's speakers underneath there, but I would think so. So visit volocars.com. If you've been looking for a big block Chevelle 4-speed with air, you know that's not easy to find. Here's a really good example of one. But on our website, volocars.com, plenty of ways to contact our salesman. I just gave you my honest impression of the car. Feel free to ask all the questions you want. They'll help talk about the car, and they'll also help with the whole process, the financing, delivery. Let them help you out with that. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell icon, and you'll be the first to see the next one that comes out. Thanks for watching.